hindi dapat mauna po yung kabayo kaysa sa kalesa. Kasi po yung kabayo, ihilain niya yung kalesa.
At dito po sa...
Mr. Chair.
Excuse me, Congressman Marcoleta, I'm still asking questions.
Kapag ang security guard ng isang bangko ay naghakwat at biglang pinasok yan at hinold up, imagine the lives that will be at stake there. Paano makaka-respond yan kasi ginawa mong kargador?
Napakahigpit naman ninyo pala sa pagtulong para namang hindi Pilipinong ugali naman po yung pala yung pinamamalakad nyo sa...
Mr. Chairman, can I have a very quick interjection with the indulgence of our may good
With the
compadre?
indulgence of Congressman Marcoleta, just a quick interjection from Congressman...
Just a very quick interjection, Mr. Chair.
With the indulgence. Yes, Congressman Garin.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, the security guard of a bank is different from the security guard of a restaurant. Kapag ang security guard ng isang bangko ay naghakwat at biglang pinasok yan at hinold up, imagine the lives that will be at stake there. Paano makaka-respond yan kasi ginawa mong kargador? That's one. Second, Mr. Chair, the security guards, well, they are adequately paid for that profession. Hindi naman ganun kasobrang laki na kapag pinabitbit mo, and then the client will say, nako, kulang ito. Paano ngayon kung mapagbintangan sila? So it's not only protecting the bank, the other people, and the clients, but their task is to be a security guard, and that is the basis while banks have that ruling. Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, my kumare is speculating. Yung sinasabi ko, actual po yun eh. Meron po bang mga tao nun nung kayo po sinasakay lang po yung pera na siguro po nabigatan lang, ginanong ko lang. Ang laki po bang kasalanan yun, madam? Mga bangko po kayo eh, di ba? Dapat po yung mga kliyente naman nagbibigay kayo kahit anuman lang kaluwagan. Napakahigpit naman ninyo pala sa pagtulong para namang hindi Pilipinong ugali naman po yung pala yung pinamamalakad nyo sa bangko ninyo. Land bank pa naman kayo, gobyerno pa naman kayo. Dapat naman hindi ganun. Kung nakita nyo naman, wala namang peligrosong ano. Nakita nyo hirap na hirap po yung maano man lang ganun. Nasabi ko lamang po, madam, sapagkat parang hindi naman kapani-paniwala naman na... Kasi po, mas naniniwala po ako dun sa sinabi kanina na meron pong nagbigay po kayo ng parang ano yun, parang lang iganon yung trolley. Ano po yun? Ugaling Pilipino po yun eh. Hindi po masyadong kapani-paniwala yung argumento po ninyo. Mas naniniwala po ako dun sa sinabi kanina. So, last na po sa inyo, babalikan ko yung madam. Sa akin pong palagay, ay na-compromise po ninyo yung integrity, yung independence na ano ba sa Tagalog, yung repose, yung ipinagkatiwala sa inyo na saligang batas. Maring hindi po nyo alam, maring hindi conscious kayo, pero part of that authority na ibigay po ninyo. Sa makatwid, meron pong na-compromise ngayon. Sa aking palagay po, kung talagang susuriin ito, kung makakapagseryoso po tayo, baka po maaaring managot po ang inyong mga opisyal. I am referring to the chairman and the commissioners of COA. Somebody might file an impeachment case on the ground of, ano bang grounds natin? Betrayal of public trust. Alam po ninyo, mataas na uring pagpapahalaga yun eh. Kayo na rin po ang umamin at alam kong tama naman ang sinabi niyo. There is no other agency of government. Ang saligang batas po, mahigpit ang tagubilin. Siloso po yung saligang batas. Ayaw niya na meron po kayong ipagbibigyan pa. It was delegated exclusively to you. You cannot delegate that, even part of that particular authority and function. Mr. Chair, salamat po sa inyong panahon.
Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. The Chair would like to pose a few questions to the COA. Attorney Camora. Attorney Camora, Do you agree with me that COA, under the Constitution, have the power and duty to examine, audit, and settle all accounts pertaining to all revenues, receipts, so forth, and so on?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. And do you also agree with me that under the 1987 Constitution, it likewise provides, specifically Section 21, that the Senate or the House of Representatives or any of the respective committees may conduct inquiry in aid of legislations in accordance with its duly published rules of procedure. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so perhaps this is the reason kung bakit po kayo sumunod sa subpoena duces tecum na binigay po sa inyo nitong committee. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Salamat.
Mr.
At dito
Chair,
po sa...
Mr. Chair.
Excuse me, Congressman Marcoleta, I'm still asking questions. At dito po sa aming rules, maliwanag po dito, under Section 1, power to conduct inquiries. Pursuant to Section 21, Article 6 of the Constitution, the House of Representatives or any of its committees may conduct inquiries in aid of legislation in accordance with these rules. Second paragraph, the filing or pendency of a case before any court, tribunal, or quasi-judicial or administrative body shall not stop or abate any inquiry conducted to carry out a legislative purpose. Now, my question is, ito pong audit na ginagawa po ninyo, nung kayo po, ito po ay nandito na sa commission proper na po ba to?
Wala pa po, Mr. Chair.
Asa na po to?
Yung ND po, hindi po
Would
po
you
siya
consider
na-appeal.
this as quasi-judicial? You are exercising quasi-judicial function?
If it goes to appeal po, it
Okay.
will be
If it does not goes to appeal, nasaan pa lang po to?
Nasa audit.
Administrative.
Yes po.
Tama po ba?
Yes po.
So, ibig sabihin, pasok po dito sa amin. Sa binasa ko po, the filing or pendency of a case before any court, tribunal, or quasi-judicial or administrative body shall not stop or abate any inquiry conducted to carry out a legislative purpose. Tama po ba?
Yes po, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Ano po ang rationale nito? Ang rationale po nito, because Congress has the ano po? Anong function po meron kami?
Legislative.
On top of that, may oversight po kami. Yung
Yeah,
po ang
yes, Mr.
rationale
Chair.
nito. We have an oversight function. Now, to question the constitutionality of Congress, ano po ang pinakatama pong hakbang gawin? To file a petition before the Supreme Court. Petition for certiorari. Now, let me walk you through the specific constitutional provision. In the case of Romero versus Estrada, the Supreme Court emphasized that the inapplicability of the sub judice rule to inquiries in aid of legislation is not limited to criminal or administrative cases. It can be extended to appealed cases and special civil actions awaiting final disposition before the Supreme Court. Otherwise, it would be extremely easy to subvert any intended inquiry by Congress through the convenient ploy of instituting a criminal or an administrative complaint. Surely the exercise of sovereign legislative authority, of which the power of legislative inquiry is an essential component, cannot be subordinate to a criminal or administrative investigation. Ito po ba ang first time na ang COA ay nasa pina ng Kongreso o ng Senado?
Ngayon lang po sa akin ay hindi ko po alam kung may ibang instances sa rest of Goa. Pero since ngayon lang po ang experience
Sa inyo
ko,
po?
so I can speak
Okay.
only for myself.
Okay. So, pero maliwanag naman po yung ating explanation na ang Kongreso po ay may kapangyarihan. Tama po ba? That is the reason why you complied with the subpoena duces tecum that Congress or this committee issued before the Commission on Audit. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Marcoleta.
May I make a very short rejoinder? Mr. Chair,
Yes, please.
considering that you mentioned Article 6, Section 21 of the Philippine Constitution, that relates to our function in aid of legislation. It's inquiry or investigation in aid of legislation. Incidentally, Mr. Chair, Section 22 is the oversight function of Congress. Dapat sana ang COA ay doon po kayo bumase doon sa oversight function, not under Section 21, because that is in aid of legislation. That is the limitation imposed by law. Hindi po lahat ng investigation ay po pwede. Under that particular section of 21, there should be a legislative purpose. Nakabalangkas na po yun. Hindi po gagawa ng batas habang nagtatanong o pagkatapos na magtanong. Very clear po, it is in aid of legislation. Dapat prerequisite po nakabalangkas na yung batas. The reason why we are asking you to appear before us is to help us complete the legislation. Sa ngayon po, with all the questions answered and asked, wala po pong malinaw na legislative purpose. Am I correct?
Meron na po.
Ano?
Mr. Chairman, marami po.
Point of order.
Well, in
Mr.
fact,
Point
What is the point of order
Point
of
of order,
Congressman
Mr. Chair.
Ako?
The Honorable Marcoleta has still the floor. Let him finish. As I've said a while ago, we follow our rules.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Please continue, Congressman Marcoleta.
Yes, I know that, but ang sinasabi ko lamang po, I do not contest that. Pero ang sinasabi ko, if it is in aid of legislation, maliwanag po sana na una na po yung balangkas. Kahit outline lang. Hindi yung pong nagtatanong na tayo ng nagtatanong, sapagkat meron din pong jurisprudence na hindi dapat mauna po yung kabayo kaysa sa kalesa. Kasi po yung kabayo, hihilahin niya yung kalesa. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair. Thank you
Mr.
for
Chair.
your time.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman
Mr.
Ako,
Chair.
you recognize.
I do not want to debate with the erudite Honorable Marcoleta, but I think Article 6, Section 21 of the 1987 Constitution will be followed. Why? Because this was strengthened by the case of Romero versus Estrada in the year 2009, where it was decided by the Supreme Court, and I would like to quote, "Inquiries in aid of legislation are utilized to enable the legislative body to gather information and thus legislate wisely and effectively, and to determine whether there is a need to improve existing laws or enact new or remedial legislation, albeit the inquiry need not result in any potential legislation." Those are the words of the Supreme Court. The conduct of inquiries in aid of legislation may not result in any legislation at all, as decided by the Supreme Court. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, may I
Yes.
pose some questions, Mr. Chair?
Before I recognize you, let me first quote the case of Ong versus Senate Blue Ribbon Committee. Dito po, sabi po dito, ang Kongreso ang guardian of public funds. ang investigasyon sa government transaction is a proper exercise of the power of inquiry. Kabilang sa mga transaksyong ito ang government agencies created by Congress. Number 2, officers whose position are within the power of Congress to regulate or even abolish. Yet,